Hi everyone, I am Miss Prarthana from grade 7th in Gurukulam Global Residential School. Today let's discuss about natural vegetation. What is natural vegetation? Natural vegetation refers to the garment of plants and trees that exist in the area before it is modified by man for activities such as farming, mining, lumbering and industrial, economic and urban development. We need natural vegetation because it helps us humans and animals. People use natural vegetation for food, building materials, etc. Animals such as herbivores use it for food. Natural vegetation is divided into three parts. They are forest, grassland and desertic scrubs. First, let's discuss about forest. Did you know more than 300 million people live in forest and directly depend on it for their survival? More than a quarter of the medicines we need come from rainforest. About 80% of the world's forests have been depleted, exploited, and destroyed by humans. 70% of animals depend on the forest for their survival. 20% of the oxygen on earth is produced by the Amazon forest. Now let's discuss about types of forests in India. There are five types of forest in India. They are tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, tropical thorn forest, mountain forest, littoral and swamp forest. First, let's discuss about tropical evergreen forest. The tropical wet evergreen forest in India is usually found in areas receiving more than 200 centimeter of rainfall and having a temperature of 15 to 30 degrees Celsius. They occupy about 7% of the earth's surface. They are found mostly near the equator. They have sparse undergrowth interspersed with clearings. They have a scarce presence of litter organic matter settling in the ground. These forests are dense and multi-layered. They harbor many types of plants and animals. The states where these forests are identified are Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Tripura, Meghalaya, West Bengal and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The forests constitute an important part of the environment and ecology. These trees are an important component of the forest biology and ecosystem that helps to promote life in the ecosystem. This allows the plants and animal life to harmonize and live with another in absolute peace. Now let's discuss about tropical deciduous forest. They are also called monsoon forest. Rainfall is the range of 70 to 200 centimeter in deciduous forest. A long dry season followed by heavy rainfall season is a feature of the regions where these forests are found. There are two types of deciduous forest, moist deciduous forest and dry deciduous forest. As the name goes, tropical deciduous forests are found along the equator belt between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Major states where tropical deciduous forests are found: Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha and Maharashtra. The humidity in these forests lie in the range of 80 to 90%. 30 degrees Celsius is the average temperature of tropical deciduous forest. Seasonality is the prime feature of these forests as trees shed their leaves in the dry season and grow back leaf in rainy seasons. Note, in the northern hemisphere, these forests shed their leaves in winter. These forests are comparatively less dense than evergreen forest. Now let's discuss about two types of deciduous forest. They are moist deciduous forest, dry deciduous forest. Moist deciduous forests are found in areas where rainfall is between 100 to 200 centimeter, whereas dry deciduous forests are found in areas of low rainfall, example 70 to 100 centimeter. Moist deciduous forests cover the eastern slopes of the Western Ghats, Shivaliks, Chotanagar Plateau, etc., whereas dry deciduous forests cover rainier parts of the Deccan Plateau and the Western Ganga Plains. Moist deciduous forests provide better and more valuable timber, whereas dry deciduous forests are less important for commercial exploitation. The examples of moist deciduous forest are teak and salt trees and bamboo, shisham and sandalwood. Example of dry deciduous forest are sal is the most important tree and others are peepal and neem. Now let's discuss about thorn forest. What is thorn forest? Tropical forest having trees and plants with armed thorns and spines. Thorn forests experience very little rainfall and are prevalent in the arid regions. The vegetation found here is often short and small with few tall trees set against the spare ground where grass lacks. Where are thorn forests found? In India, thorn forests are found in arid regions which experience less rainfall of less than 70 centimeter. The northwestern part of India homes the thorn forest. They can be found in the semi-arid areas of Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. Thorn forests span over a substantial part of North America, Africa, and Australia. In the North American region, these are found in the southwestern part. The African continent experiences thorn forest in southwestern Africa, South Africa, and small regions of the African land. How do you say thorn in different languages? The word thorn is pronounced and written differently in different languages like German, Dorn, French, Yapini, Italian, Spina, Russian, Kolyukcha, Portuguese, Espino, Spanish, Espina, Greek, and Khati. So now let's discuss about mountain forest. Mountainy ecosystem refer to any ecosystem found in mountains. Dense forests are common in areas of moderate elevation. The mountain ecosystem are highly affected by the climate which gets colder as the elevation increases. At higher elevation, the climate is harsher with lower temperature and higher winds, preventing the growth of trees and causing the plant community to transition to mountain grasslands, shrublands, or alpine tundra. So now let's discuss about littoral and swamp forest. Littoral forest and swamp forest are also called the wetland forest. India has a rich variety of these types of forest. They are mainly found in reservoirs of Deccan Plateau, saline coast of Gujarat, Rajasthan and Gulf of Kutch, Eastern Coast deltas, lake and rivers of Kashmir and Ladakh, swamps in northeast India. They are part of natural vegetation in India. Now let's discuss about the topic grasslands. There are two types of grasslands in natural vegetation. They are tropical grassland and temperate grassland. Let's discuss about them. The first type is tropical grassland. Tropical grasslands, savanna, steppes, great plains, Palau's prairie and prairies are the best example of tropical grasslands. These regions are warm throughout the year followed by dry and wet seasons. They receive an average annual rainfall ranging between 30 and 35 inches. These tropical grasslands are characterized with tall grasses or relatively short grasses. Now let's come to the topic temperate grasslands. Temperate grassland. These grasslands are similar to tropical grasslands except for the climate conditions. They have cold winters and warm summers with 30 and 35 inches of annual rainfall. Shrublands are the best example of temperate grasslands. The most dominant grassland plants are red wood grass, rhodos grass, purple needle grass, gulgeta. During rainy seasons, these grasslands will be coated with wild flowers such as yarrow, hyssop and milkweed. These flowers support pollinators in transferring the pollen grains. Now let's discuss about desertic scrubs. In desertic scrubs there are defined two topics. One is tropical desert and tundra regions. Let's discuss about tropical deserts. Tropical deserts are located in regions between 5 and 30 degree latitude. Environment is very extreme. They have the highest average monthly temperature on earth. Rainfall is sporadic. Precipitation may not be observed at all in a few years. In addition to these extreme environmental and climate conditions, most tropical deserts are covered with sands and rocks and thus too flat and lacking in vegetation to block out the wind. Wind may erode and transport sand, rocks and other materials. These are known as erosion processes. And the second type is tundra region. Tundra, a major zone of treeless level or rolling ground found in cold region, mostly north of the Arctic Circle or above the timberline on high mountains. Tundra is known for large stretches of bare ground and rock and for patchy mantles of low vegetation such as mosses, lichens, herbs and small shrubs. This surface supports a murk but unique variety of animals. The Finns call their treeless northern reaches the tunturi, but the concept of a vast frozen plain as a special ecological realm called tundra was developed by the Russians. So this was my video project on natural vegetation. Thank you.